Yo, what's up, y'all? What's really good? It's your boy here, Shampoo, and this is a response video to Icy Rhythms. Man, I'm not even gonna get into the whole football portion of what she was talking about, man. Yeah, you know, I like football. I watch football, you know, I definitely do. But I'm just a basketball person, man. You know, basketball is my shit. Basketball is what I know the most about. Been playing basketball ever since I've been a little kid, and watching basketball ever since I've been a little kid. And so I've seen a lot, experienced a lot on the court as well, from, you know, a lot of shit talking, a lot of wins, you know, losses too, practicing, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Basketball is just my shit. Icy's video was basically talking about Kobe and Michael Jordan, alright? And he has very strong convictions that Kobe Bryant is better than Michael Jordan. Now, that's perfectly fine if you think that. You're entitled to your opinion. That's what's up, man. But at the same time, you know, like you said, it is good for a healthy argument, you know, and stuff like that. So this is my shit back to you. Alright, first of all, you know, I've been, like I said before, I've been watching basketball for a very long time. I've watched the MJ era, I've been watching the Kobe era, and as it's still going as well. And there's several things that all the true basketball fans know about MJ and Kobe in the league. Okay, first I'm gonna start off with this. When Michael Jordan was balling, when this cat was in the NBA doing the amazing things, changing the game like he did, the league was totally different. And this is one of the main factors that comes into play when you talk about comparing these two players together. The league is totally different. Even Michael said that if he was playing in today's game, he would score 100 points. You know, by him saying that, and I remember watching PTI, how they were saying, you know, I think Mike Wilbon was like, it's very possible he could do it. You know, because they know the differences in between the league. Back then when he was playing, it was extremely hard. I mean, it was a lot harder to get, you know, to make your shots. You know what I'm saying? To score, period. Today's game, it's made for bitch-made motherfuckers, such as Kobe Bryant. I mean, honestly, even you said you don't really care for him too much. I don't care for him too much at all either, but I respect his talent. But at the same time, the reason why I don't care for him too much is for other things, but a lot of the shit that he does on the court. A lot of the shit that he does on the court. He is the king of flopping. This bitch will just, like, he will over-exaggerate and animate shit at any single point just in order to get to the foul line. Because he's a bitch. Like, if he just, like, he might get pushed just a little bit, and you see flops, everybody flops. But this dude is the king of that shit. And the Lakers as a whole do it a lot as well. But he definitely takes the cake for that shit, without a doubt. But in today's game, you know, it's a lot easier for people to score because of the rules that changed in the game. And, you know, I shouldn't have to go over the rules. I mean, it's something that if you're a basketball fan, you should know, you know what I'm saying, the rules that have changed from then till now. You know, and you can look it up for yourself. But the thing is that even if you don't personally believe that MJ couldn't score 100 points in a game rather easily, the fact that he's saying that should acknowledge to y'all and should give you the notion that, okay, the game really has changed. If he can't make 100, he can at least make 60 something to 80 something points a game, like, fairly easily, because of his skill and his talent and how precise and he was in the game. And that's the other thing, is that Kobe Bryant, he has a certain set of skill sets. He has great talent. So does Michael Jordan. He has a certain set of skill sets. He has great talent as well. There are certain things about Kobe that I do think that is better about MJ. Like I think Kobe Bryant has a longer range. I think that he has just a longer range of being able to shoot the ball, and he's pretty consistent. MJ, he probably, you know what I'm saying, he could still shoot at Kobe's range, but he's probably not as consistent as Kobe at that long range shot. You know, but at the same time, Jordan was very consistent. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But I mean, that's the main thing, man. The game has changed, and given their talents, like Kobe might have certain talents that are better than MJ. MJ has certain talents that are better than Kobe. But the thing is that it doesn't matter about how much talent you got. It matters what you do with it. It matters how well you execute that talent. And that's the simple fact that Michael Jordan has better than Kobe, is that he executed it better. He doesn't flop all over the damn place also. And he was just more precise in almost every angle of the game. He was overall just the most dominant player. And I believe you said in your video that Kobe is just a finesse player. That's where Kobe got it from. He got it from Michael. Michael Jordan is the epitome of finesse players. The very epitome of it. You know? MJ was a force to be reckoned with. And so was Kobe in that respect. But it's just that Michael was just more precise, and he executed a lot better than what Kobe did, and what Kobe is still doing. Kobe is still a great talent. He's a great player. But to measure him up to Michael Jordan in the respects, not even worrying about championships, we can just knock that out the window. He still doesn't compare on that level because he didn't execute the way that Jordan did. I mean, think about it. Kobe modeled his game after Jordan. And there's a reason why that is, because Jordan was he was that dominant player. Everybody wanted to play like Jordan. Wanna be like Mike. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be like Mike. And a lot of people still want to be like Mike. But but when you actually break it down and look at the talent, look at the skill sets, and look how well they were executed from each individual player, guarantee you Jordan will come out on top, because that's just what he did. And I believe somebody on your video in the comments listed down all the stats, and none of it was, I mean, I think one of them was championships, but like I said, that's out the window. You know, there's a reason why his stats are like that. It's because he just executed better than Kobe. And then on top of that, Jordan was a better leader than Kobe. You know, I mean, come on, man. Everybody's seen, just like you said. I mean, you can most likely agree with me on this as well, because like you said, you didn't really care for him too much. He's not a real leader type of person, man. He's probably modeled himself into that a little bit more now. But out the gate, hell no. Hell no. People whining about LA, wanting to leave LA and shit. And he's a sore loser too, man. Like if he gets fouled, like sometimes people are like, oh my god, is that a foul? Like, and you'll see him and he's angry as shit, giving that ugly ass Kobe face and shit like that. And it's just like, dog, you didn't get fouled. What are you talking about? Something's going on the phone. You know, going back to the whole, you know, talent thing, a perfect example is someone like LeBron James. And the funny thing about it is that you should completely understand what I'm saying, because your past video, I believe it was called LeBron, This Is What the Greats Do. You know what I'm saying? It had Jordan up there. You know what I'm saying? He basically was like, hey, I play that doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't execute, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what's happening with LeBron. Like, he has great talents. Great talent. You know what I'm saying? He has a great skill set. The dude's a beast. But he doesn't execute when he needs to. He's not as precise as he should. His skills aren't as toned as he should in order to execute when he is really needed to and really has to. You know, Kobe does that. But I'm just talking in relation to the whole talent thing. You can be as graceful as you want. You know what I'm saying? But you're not a better player until you execute and are as precise and as consecutive as the next person. And the next person is MJ. You're just not. You can you can do some amazing shit sometime. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. But if you're not as precise, like I said, if you're not as precise, if you don't execute as good as that next person, if you're not as consecutive as that next person, you are not the better player. You might have better talent, but you're not the better player. And that's pretty much where it just kind of ends right there. But just remember what I was saying about the league difference. That's like one of the most major things, man. Besides the difference in stats, it's also the league difference, you know. And when I say difference in stats, I'm not even talking about championships, but it's the league difference, man. The way the game is played today is for bitches. Plain and simple. There's not one real true dominant like center like there used to be. I mean, the most dominant center like retired the other day, which is Shaq, but he was old. And now it's what, Dwight Howard? You know what I'm saying? A lot of other centers, yeah, they're good, but they're not as beast as when they were in Jordan's time, which automatically made that even harder for him to get. But that's a whole different type of argument, because that's when you start talking about their separate competition and shit like that. But we'll just keep it as far as the league rules and how you played in the league, because you had to abide by those rules, of course. And without a doubt, for a fact, Jordan had the harder time scoring. And there's proof in his statement that he made in debates that was been on ESPN and such, and just in sports journalism overall. The game has changed from then till now, and it has changed for these soft ass fucking players that do nothing but fucking flop everywhere and love to fucking animate and do all this bullshit and play off fouls and all this shit now. I mean, you can blatantly see it, like it's obvious as hell. And to really not understand that, I have no idea. Jordan had the harder time playing. He was in a stage of the league that was harder to score, and that's just it. And that's a plain fact. That is a plain fact. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, y'all. This is your boy Shampoo. I could definitely go ahead and keep talking about this, but I'm gonna end it right there. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace out.